Hi guys, today I'm gonna cook a meal for my family and I'm going to take you to this journey. I've got a meat mince, a pork meat, but you can have basically any meat that you've got that you like pork, beef, turkey, etc. I prefer 5% fat, but that's my preference. You can choose any meat or any fat of the meat. So I'll need 2 to 3 medium-sized onion, roughly. I'm gonna take 70 80 grams of semolina or any corn, crushed corn, just one egg and some salt and just black pepper. Basically, you can use any spices that you like, any, maybe rosemary or thyme or mustard, whatever you like. I'm gonna use just pepper and salt for today. Onion, just peel them off roughly and chop them roughly as well. Why roughly? Because I'm going to use my hand blender, so it doesn't really matter of the size you're going to cut it. So just roughly. You don't have to use a blender. If you want, you can just chop it very thinly and use it as it is. But I prefer, to be honest, to use my blender because I'm not really like to feel the consistency of the onion in the meat, so I prefer just to make a very good paste, like an onion paste, and adding that paste to the meat. So I'm not going to have the little lumps of the onion, but that's your choice. Chuck the meat into the onion paste, add some salt, some pepper, and mix it up very well. That stage you've got to mix the meat very well, because it must be like the meat must incorporate, no, the onion must incorporate into the meat, and so you will not be able to see the onion separately from the meat. That's a very important stage. So I'm using my hand, just mix it up together. Maybe you can use any kind of blender, but I haven't got anything in my mind. I'm just using my hand, and you feel the consistency of the mincemeat is still apart from onion, and I've got to knead it till that is going to be. Can you see that consistency is just like a play-doh? That's what we need. My next ingredient is an egg. Just mix it well, crush it into the meat and mix it very well. So you're not going to see the egg. You're not going to feel the egg. The egg will give some moisture to the mixture, but that's fine because we're going to add next one. We're going to add some semolina or corn, crushed corn, so which it'll take the moisture, the excess of moisture. So I'm adding some semolina and mixing it together. You've got to leave that kind of mixture, that paste, that dough. You've got to leave it at least for an hour, so the semolina will absorb all the of all the moisture of the meat. So at least an hour, or you can use it. You're gonna make it today and use it tomorrow. That's going to be great as well. To be honest, I left my mixture for a night because I prefer it to do it that way. As I said, semolina absorbs all the moisture, and that way is better. But you don't have to do it. You can leave it just for an hour. That's be enough. I'm going to shape it as a burger. You can cook it as a thick and smaller burger, but I'm going to make it a bit thinner, but a bit bigger. That way my kids like it most. So I'm not going to do it just like that shape. I'm going to make it a bit thinner. I've got this burger shaper or burger press, which make my job a bit easier. So I'm just chucked some meat into it and just press it because that way my children like it. But maybe you've got a different, taste. Maybe you've got a taste of a thick and smaller burger. That's up to you. So I'm going to make that kind of burgers. I'm going to do 2 burgers. I'm going to fry them on a medium heat. Because my burgers are very thick and thin, it's not going to take too long time, so I'm just frying them from both sides. And that's it, they're ready. I've got some burger buns which are ready for me, and I've got some ketchup and some mayo which I'm mixing together and making a burger sauce. My kids like it that way. You can use any sauce that you like. I'm just spreading it in on every half of the bun, so the sauce is going to be on bottom and on the top as well. So the meat is ready to go in a bun. That looks nice, isn't it? A little bit of cheese on top, so it's going to melt down the cheese. A little bit of lettuce, and basically that's it. The burger is ready. Look at that beauty. That's make me want to eat a burger. My next option that I'm going to make from the same means, I'm going to make like a cutlet that I'm going to fry in the same pan, but it's a bit different shape and it's a bit different. You'll see now. So I'm just shaping it as a burgers, little burgers or little cutlets, whatever you're calling it, just that size, and frying it. I'm going to fry it on a very low heat because it's a bit thicker than the burgers, and I'm going to fry it from both sides. I'm gonna cover it with a lid so it's going to cook inside of the meat. As I said, from both sides. Look at that brown color. That looks nice, isn't it? So when my mini burgers or cutlets are ready, I'm gonna let them to rest in a metal dish, just maybe for 10 minutes or so. While the cutlets are resting, I'm gonna make a sauce, a mushroom sauce, garlic and mushroom. I'm just roughly chopping my mushrooms so they'll be ready to be fried, I would say. I've got some onion left over, and I'm going to fry on a piece of butter and some vegetable oil. Onion goes first, and then goes mushrooms. I'm going to cook them till they're nice and brown, golden. Season them with a little bit of salt and pepper. That's it. You can season wherever you like, any spices that you like. I'm going to use again just salt, pepper, and of course some garlic, just to taste like a touch of garlic, not too much. When the mushrooms are ready, cooked, nice and brown, I'm gonna add some flour, just maybe a tablespoon of flour, mix it up together so the mushroom will be coated in flour. That's quite important. Mix it well, and I'm going to add some milk. You can add some cream if you've got. I haven't got, so I'm gonna add some milk. And again, you can do the thickness of the sauce that you like. Just add a little bit more milk or less milk. It's up to you. I'm adding milk a little bit every time and mixing it up together to make a nice mushroom sauce. Some mashed potatoes on a plate and 2 cutlets that ready. That looks nice. That's probably my favorite food. And a little bit of sauce, a little bit of mushroom on top of it. Believe me, that's taste amazing. That's how it looks like. I'm going to taste it, and as I said, the taste is always great. From the rest of the meats, I'm going to make meatballs in a tomato sauce with a spaghetti. I'm gonna shape them up as a meatball. Quick and easy. And that's going to be my third option. Again, I'm going to fry them up under a lid because, yes, they're not very big, but they're a bit thick. So under a lid on a medium heat, I'm going to cook them till they're ready to be eaten. Using a spoon, just turn them on all the sides to make them round as possible. And I'm adding, you can add any tomato paste that you've got, bolognese or whatever you like. Just mix it together and let it cook for a couple minutes on the lid. That's it basically. After a couple of minutes, they're ready. And you can add some spaghettis, cooked spaghettis. You just need to mix it well together. So the sauce will cover the spaghetti and it will mix it up together. That's it. It's ready to be eaten. That's my third option. I hope you liked it. If you do, just press a thumb up, leave a comment below, and subscribe, of course. And see you again in my next video. Bye bye.